Hi Gemini, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just been quietly pre-shuffling the cards, preparing for the reading. I've actually got quite a few oracles today, Gemini. I was feeling inspired to do a bit more of a deep dive and see what's coming through for the collective. Your reading last week and the week before certainly had some challenging elements, and when I read the comments, a lot of you have been going through a bit of a tough time. So sending you all my love and light. You would have seen in the comments my daughter Jordana. I told you in the videos that she'd had a car accident. The good news is she had her MRIs done, and it looks like the x-ray that showed a fracture in her spine was an error, and it's just, you know, she's obviously got some soft tissue damage and really bad whiplash, but she's going to be okay, right? She's on the road to healing. She's on the road to recovery, and when I spoke to her, like, it was like a different person. Her spirits had really lifted. So I'm hoping no matter what you're going through, Gemini, that maybe things are turning around. Maybe things are moving into a much more healing direction, but we're going to see what's going to come through. If you don't know, welcome to the channel. My name is Karen, and these large readings, Gemini, they happen every 2 weeks. If I can, sometimes I do bonus readings, so certainly keep an eye out for those. And lastly, all I really ever ask people is if you're enjoying the readings that you show love and support through the act of liking, commenting, and subscribing. Obviously, it supports the channel's growth and getting the messages out there, but Gemini, it's a super important step. It really does allow us to connect energetically. Okay, let's get on with the reading. What am I feeling? We'll start with this particular oracle. Okay, Oracle of the Seven Energies, and it says Storyteller. Gemini, I am seeing a book and a quill and ink and a key. So I don't know if some of you, I'm pretty sure I've seen in the comments, a lot of you are in some sort of career or profession where writing is a theme. I've seen some of you are actual writers, but this can actually have quite a different meaning, and it can talk about maybe having to take a look at the story you tell yourself, about your life. And sometimes it can be a reminder around, what you take from people, how you let people treat you. So perhaps there's something that you're needing to take a look at here. What is that story that keeps manifesting in your life here? But for some of you, there could be the need to write something down. Maybe some of you are going to be sharing your story. Let's get on with it anywho. All right, Gemini. One more shuffle, please. Okie dokie, we've got take a deep breath, Gemini, at the bottom of the deck. Perhaps some of you are anxious right now. It does say it's time to quieten the mind. Shock horror, Gemini. You and I talk about this on this channel a lot. A lot of Geminis have a very active mind. Like a lot of you can be prone to overanalyzing and overthinking, right? Super intelligent, the Geminis I've known, but you can ruminate a lot. There is something about meditation being an important step if you are dealing with a busy mind, an anxious mind. Make time to do breath work. And if you don't know how to do that, there are so many free resources on YouTube. I did a 9-dimensional sound breathworks weekend, and it was incredible. So I highly recommend it. There's definitely something about quietening the mind and taking a deep breath, Gemini. Let's see. We're going to pull the card, Gemini. Yes, I was kind of feeling it for you. And this is kind of what I got from Jordana. You know, she's been so stressed and in a world of pain and worry. And today, like, getting that news about her MRIs, it was like, yeah, it just, I don't know, gave her hope and faith that everything was going to be okay. I've got here waking the line. So, you know, that line energy is often connected to Leo, and that can talk about maybe you're growing in confidence. Maybe there's something emerging within you and it feels like a rising up. So I'm feeling positive about it. And I definitely feel something around your energy, because fire, the element of fire, connects to our sense of passion and purpose, our motivation, our inspiration. So I really feel that something's awakening. Okay, I'm going to pull one more from this deck. So we're waking the inner line within you, Gemini. And we've got here willing release. How beautiful. Also, dandelions are connected to wishes. You know, when you're a kid and you see a dandelion, you close your eyes and you make a wish. So please do that, Gemini. But there is this beautiful feeling of a willing release, waking the lion. This feels really positive to me. Some of you are willingly letting something go or releasing something or someone from your life. And I feel there's a good feeling connected to it. We're going to use the Universal Dragon Note Oracle. Let's see. Oh, did I not say that? Some of you, your perspective is changing on something in your life. And I'm really feeling with that Storyteller card. Yeah, I feel like your story is shifting. Your perspective around the story is shifting. Now, boundaries was a theme. I was feeling that, you know, how you let people treat you. For some of you, it's in your family with the family card behind it. So a shift in the perspective of the story that Gemini is either telling themselves about themselves, their life, or it could be a specific situation. You might be seeing something very, very differently, Gemini. One more. Okie dokie, we've got wisdom. You might be sharing your wisdom because it's next to the service card. So you might be in roles, service-based roles. You could be working in your community, could be volunteers, but there is something about you sharing your wisdom. I mean, someone could be giving you theirs, but let's see, Gemini. And we've got creation. So waking the line in creation and storytelling, some of you might have an idea. Something could be emerging here. You could be in a really creative energy, working on something, creating something. Gemini. Speak your dreams into being. One of my favorite cards in this deck. Even when I said the dandelion, right? Like, tell the universe what you want. What do you desire? What's your hopes, dreams, and wishes for your future here, Gemini? Speak them out. I even think write them down with that Storyteller and me noticing the paper and the quill and the ink. Like, put it in ink, lock it in, right? Be very, you know, I'm even seeing some of you might be, as we approach the end of the year, you might be reviewing the last year. You might be thinking about next year. You might be thinking about your goals and dreams. Write them down, Gemini. Okay, put ink to paper. There's something in that. It's like placing your order with the universe, right? That I'm really picking that up for you today. Next oracle. We've got the energy of will. Now it's next to change. You could be going through a period of challenge. You could be going through some changes here. Some of them could feel challenging, and perhaps this is a time of you having to exercise your will. Okay, it can connect to willpower. And even then, you've got waking the lion, right? I said that. That can connect to the strength card in tarot, your strength, your will, your courage, your bravery. Feel like it's rising up. You're ready to face something or someone. Beautiful. We've got the path. Also, one of my favorite cards in this particular deck. There is a climb, though. You know, it is saying that there is a path here, an opportunity, a portal. This card really does reference, you know, a portal, some sort of new path that you desire or aspire to. But I feel there is a climb. I'm noticing the ladder. So whether the climb is through education, study, you know, competing for something, I feel like there is an elevation required, Gemini, in order to, to follow that path. It could be some sort of new path, new thought, new idea here. Now, I was feeling this. It's a time for self-love. And also with it next to beauty, some of you might be really focusing on the aesthetic of your home, on your own personal aesthetic, right? You might be doing things like, you know, making more time for exercise, making more time to prepare your own food, you know, not eating out as much. It could be, you know, something around your aesthetic, changing your hair color, cutting it differently, maybe having a new look. I'm really feeling like a lot of you are in this exploration around your appearance. I feel like it's a good thing. You're like saying to yourself, you know what, I deserve this. I need to be kind to myself and I need to show myself love. And I feel like this is really important for you at this time, Gemini. I'm going to get one more. You have my absolute approval on that one. Yeah, look at this, Gemini. Oh, I love this today for you. Can you see that portal? It's in 2 cards. Now, I don't know if there's something significant about the timing here with the next full moon, not necessarily, or even the next new moon coming up. So, you know, I'm feeling like there's a new path for a lot of you, whether this is a new home, a new job, or you just embracing change, maybe shifting your entire routines around your health and well-being, right? This might be a new chapter and you might be making some really positive changes here, Gemini. I like it. Let's get the next oracle. Slow and steady. Keep moving forward and doors will open for you in good time. So if you feel like doors are not opening, it's something just around timing and being patient. Slow and steady wins the race, Gemini. Don't we love that one? Two more. One more, please, for Gemini. All right, bottom of the deck, I've got, oh, I knew I was feeling this for you today. It says pure cascade. Old patterns and blockages are being washed away. It's a time for new inspiration, Gemini. I like where this is going today for you as we approach the end of the year. Like, I feel you're taking a fresh look at your life. You're taking a fresh look at you. I really feel like there is this focus on self in the most beautiful, healthy way. Some of you are most definitely feeling inspired around cleansing rituals. So whether that's drinking more water, getting to the gym, eating more natural food. As an ex-personal trainer, tick, tick, tick. I just feel this newly inspired, like waking the line, willing release. Some of you could have beaten an addiction. You could have just come out of recovery. You could be feeling really determined because we had the will card. But either way, whether it's an addiction or just you making some positive changes in your life, it looks really, really good. Gemini. Hidden path. Trust the process and embrace the mystery. Yeah, the mystery of life. Wait for inspiration. Can you see that? Gemini, 2 words about inspiration coming. It'll be interesting to see if we see the star card coming today. So there is a hidden path. See the dual reference to path? And the new beginning, some sort of new path, new beginning in your life. A door that could be opening that you just can't see right now. Let's get one more from this deck, Gemini. And it says soothing place. Heal from any stress and cultivate a sense of calm. Nurture yourself. Now, what did it say at the beginning as well? It talked about taking a deep breath and quieting the mind. Highly encourage you to consider meditation, yoga, stillness practice. Create that soothing place for yourself. You got another reference to self-love and nurture yourself. So many cards, Gemini, linking up. I hope you can see that today. Beautiful reading so far. Let's just get on with. I'm making room so I can still reference them all. Angel answers. What do your angels want to tell you? And then we're going to go on to tarot. They're saying that you are surrounded by helpful people. Okay, so no matter what you're going through right now, the universe is saying you have people around you who want to help. Let them. Okay, let those people assist or help you. If I think of Jordana, you know, as a family, we're rallying around Jordana. Her partner's rallying around her. So, you know, she's absolutely in that position. One more, please. And if you are creating something, helpful people can say that, you know, there could be people helping you with that idea, helping you to bring something to life. In the bottom of the deck, I've got in the near future next to peaceful resolution. And then I've got it next to trust and it's up to you. And then compromise. Gemini, if there's a situation where there's not compromise or there's a lack of compromise in a situation, or there's a situation where you're not agreeing with someone, you could be at odds with someone, and this could be at work, in family, in your love life, you're going to know. If you desire to resolve a situation, to come to a compromise and resolve something peacefully, they're saying in the near future there is the opportunity for it, but it's up to you, right? So there's something about perhaps you're needing to make the first move here. You'll know if that's relevant, Gemini, but it is up to you. but the energy is available for it. All right, Gemini, as you can see, I can move more freely now with my back injury. Okay, we've got wait if you believe. Bottom of the deck. There is something that you're letting go. Whether you could be holding on to grudge, Gemini, or the cross watcher could be. Maybe you're like, I just want to make peace. You know what? I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to compromise. I'm willing to release this. There's such a strong, powerful theme coming through. So, yep, definitely a positive sign there. Let's look at tarot. Bottom of the, oh my goodness. Holy guacamole. I am going to shuffle. Now, I need to be careful because the star card has some nudity on it. So I'm going to have to cover, I'll get an age restriction, Gemini. Look at the bottom of that deck. Now, I thought I might see the star card. Now, granted, I have to shuffle the cards, but it has shown up from the pre-shuffle. The star card connects to recovery. So for those of you that have beaten addictions, or those of you who have gone through a health crisis, or even just a really difficult period in your life, this is saying that you're coming into the energy of healing, recovery. I feel like you're more optimistic. Star card in Jordana's case, she was over the moon, right? Ecstatic, star, happy, you know. So a lot of you, there could be happiness. Definitely there's been a tower, because the tower is behind the star, right? In tarot, it goes tower, star card. So the tower is when we go through a really difficult period, a challenging period of change, and you know, there can be some unforeseen events. And then this is about coming back into happiness, joy. And even then I'm seeing this beautiful family. 10 of Cups, I do feel like there's a lot of people who really care about you, who matter to you. It just feels like there's this positivity around Star and Sun. Two of the most optimistic cards in tarot, by the way. So very good sign, but I'm going to shuffle. Let's see, Gemini. We'll pull the first three. Gemini. Crackerjack reading so far. One more, please. Anything else today for Gemini? 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, what do we have? 3 of Cups. Helpful people. It's also my good times card, Gemini. You know, it can talk to friendship, close connection. It can be your tribe, your family, your friends. There could even be a reason to celebrate with the 3 of Cups. You'll know if that's relevant. But either way, happy energy. Chariot. Wow. Major Arcana for Cancer. There could be a move on the cards or travel. Gemini. Oh, wow. What a turnaround in the collective from the last few readings, Gemini. Whatever direction Gemini's heading in right now, there's a good feeling about it. The Ace of Cups is a happy soul. It's feeling content, feeling it, joy. Like 3 of Cups and Ace of Cups is there's joy, Gemini. So I don't know what's creating this for you. You know, the Chariot can talk about travel. It can talk about relocation, but it can talk about a new mission or a vision that you have. Ace of Cups, though, with the 3 of Cups, there's happiness here. Feeling of happiness. Now, when an Ace of Cups shows up in a reading, I always say to my singles, it can say there is the opportunity for romance. It can talk about a new romantic cycle coming through. So if you've recently met someone or you've opened up to dating, it looks really promising. I feel like your heart's ready. There's this openness to love in all forms here. Feels good. Let's get the next 3. Gemini. Some of you could have a strong Cancer placement or be dealing with one. One more, please. Now, Chariot can talk about when we're on a mission for something in life, when we have direction and purpose, and we know where we're headed, and it can talk about needing willpower. You know, the Chariot has, it's pulled by the Sphinxes, right? And you've got the light and the shade. So that talks about the dual aspect of life, of us, that you're needing to stay on the straight and narrow. Stay focused here. Know that you're going to have obstacles along the way, and to know that you're in the driver's seat of life, and to keep powering forward here. There's something about you charging forward. Once again, we've got this Seven of Wands. So I don't know if you're feeling, if there's a person in your life that you're having to keep healthy boundaries with them. You might be drawing a line in the sand with someone. Okay, I feel like you're in this empowered energy, strong, not taking any, from anyone. But also you might be feeling the need to defend or protect. Let's get the middle row. Five of Pentacles. So a lot of you have definitely gone through challenging times. You could still be in the thick of change. Heartbeat, Gemini's reading. Wow. I'm going to have to cover the nudity once again. We have got the Lovers card. Gemini, this is your major arcana. And the harder you're reading, it's a really beautiful thing to see. It's a time of love. Ace of Cups, Lovers. It just feels positive in terms of relationships of all kinds. But some of you have got a really significant person, a romantic, intimate connection. And I feel like it's very divinely guided. You can see the angels bringing these two people together. So if you are dating or in a relationship, it looks very nice here. Gemini. The Magician. Yeah, there is an empowerment here. And if not, what they're saying is with the Magician is anything is possible, Gemini. Speak your dreams into being. Write that order to the universe. Put ink to paper. I don't know why I keep saying that, but it's really important, and for many of you really need to hear it. Because when we put ink to paper, it makes us really think about what we're writing. So put some time into manifestation. And if you don't know much about manifestation, there's lots of books on it. But essentially, it's about having a strong intention or dream, and believing that you have the skill, the talent, the ability, and the resources to make it happen, to bring the dream into the 3D. As above, so below. It's a very high vibration. Also, the Magician is directly connected to creativity. It's about exploring your what you have, your toolkit, right, in life. And you're focused on creation. This is a creation card. Love to know what you're creating or what your intention is. I mean, Ace of Cups, this could be a spiritual path that you're walking down. It could be an arts or creative path, okay? The Ace of Cups can be the arts as well. Let's get the last three. Some of you are manifesting your person with the Ace of Cups and Lovers, or perhaps to come back into union with your person if there is a desire to heal a relationship. I definitely feel there's the opportunity for it, and I feel that that's your desire with the Magician. Gemini, one more please. Five of Swords. It can be a negative mindset. It can be a person being overly critical, can be nasty with their words. I'm not saying it's you. The Five of Swords in its shadow can be a person who has to win at all costs. They don't care who they hurt in the pursuit of winning. You might have dealt with that. It can also talk about having mental conflict. So if you have had a period of mental conflict, I feel that things like you're coming into this recovery energy. All right, Gemini, last three cards, please. The Emperor. Damn straight. Wow. Someone's bossing up here, exercising their will. I mean, I love it when the Emperor shows with the Chariot, because that's a person who has the leadership ability, the willpower, a strategic mindset. It's someone in their divine masculine, whether they're a man or a woman. It's just like, you know what? I know where I'm headed, and I'm going to overcome anything that gets in my way, as in I'll overcome the obstacle because my vision is so strong. That's that energy. So man or woman, I've got a Gemini who is bossing up and taking the lead in a situation. Now, Emperor energy can be father energy. It can be a divine masculine. So if you don't resonate as being in that, that could be your person. It could be a boss, a leader, someone like that, an authority figure in your life. Gemini. Eight of Cups. So there is a willing release. This is a willing release. You are the cross watcher. Someone is saying they're letting go of the past, right? There's been 8 cups, but something is no longer making them happy, right? Gemini, something about you pursuing your own happiness or pursuing a path that will bring you more happiness. Like you're in search of the Ace of Cups. Magician Ace of Cups says that you have a path that you are focused on. Chariot Emperor. So, you know, it's a metaphor, guys. I just know that whatever you're searching for, it's like you found it or you're in pursuit of that missing cup, Ace of Cups. One more for Gemini, please. But there is a willing release of the past or someone from your past. The Tower. Now, what I'm going to say, Gemini, I don't know if there's an altercation with someone because this is on the bottom of the deck. You might have had a fight with someone, an argument with someone in any area of your life. You'll know. There could have even been nasty words spoken, and it could have caused a Tower moment. I feel that you're in this energy now of saying, you know what, I'm doing what's right for me. I'm moving on. Or you're, like you're moving in the direction of your own healing, your own peace, your own happiness. This can be an act of self-love, Gemini. 8 of Cups, willing release, Ace of Cups. It's like, you know what? I'm releasing myself from a situation, a person, a place that's not making me happy anymore. I'm doing what's right for me, and I'm moving in the direction of what is. 100% that is what's going on here. Now, I didn't talk about the 5 of Pentacles. I can talk about a change. All 5s can. There could be a change in your living conditions. Some of you could leave a home. You could leave a workplace. This an exit of some kind. 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles is like a willing exit. But I personally feel good about your energy today because I've got a Chariot, an Emperor, an Ace of Cups, and your card. Like you are strong, empowered. There's something about waking the line within you. Like you're rising up here. And I feel like there's good people around you. I feel like you've got really close friends, 3 of Cups. I feel like people are happy with the direction or the decision that you've made. And I just see definitely you're on the path to healing and happiness. And there could be an experience of joy here, pleasure, love. You're going to know what this Ace of Cups means. But let me just show you and then we'll close. 3 of Cups, Chariot, Ace of Cups. So this can be your friends celebrating with you on this path that you're pursuing or this decision that you've made. There is a change, a material change. 5 of Pentacles, Gemini, card lovers, and the Magician. Now also, if you're having financial hardship, I'm not worried because you are in this mindset of, you know what, yeah, I've got a few challenges right now, a few limitations, but Emperor, Chariot, Magician, like, you know what, I'm talented, I'm gifted. Ace of Cups, like, I'm going to use my Ace of Cups, whether it's your creativity. You could be pursuing a path that's connected to your sense of purpose, your calling, your spiritual calling here. But either way, you know that something is possible. That even though you might not have the resources, you might be actually having a tough time materially. You're like, yeah, no, I've got this. Anything is possible because guess what? I'm the creator and I'm the magician of my life. Gemini, I've got goosebumps all over. I wish I could show you right now. I'm wearing shorts. But there's no joke. There's a Tower. So a lot of you are going through challenging times or a period of powerful change, but you are pursuing willing release, willingly pursuing the path, making a decision that's right for you and doing what makes you happy. God bless you. Mwah. You know I love you, Gemini. Bye, guys.